Hey guys, Matt from Neu Appliance Wholesale here. I appreciate you spending some time with us in this video series. Today we are going to talk about, what do I sell this stuff for? I get that question a lot from customers, and it's a hard question to answer because markets are different everywhere. However, some general rules apply. When you purchase a load of appliances, you know what you paid for everything on that truck. So if you take the cost of the load plus the freight, divide it by the unit count, that gives you a price per unit. Now, if you relate that to the retail cost of those products, you're gonna find that some of the products on the load that you bought, you're never gonna be able to sell for that number. Perfect examples in a Amana washing machine. Amana washers go from anywhere from $2.99 to $3.99 retail. If your acquisition cost, including freight, is $420, you're not going to be able to sell for that. So that product is what we would classify as a loser. Now, when we design listings, unlike other vendors, we design our listings so that they will always be profitable. You will have enough winners on a listing to balance out the effect of the losers. So our pricing model really centers around how you're going to be able to retail this stuff. It makes sense to have things like an Amana washing machine on the floor because it does bring people in. It's a low enough price point where you will get people in the door and get the opportunity to upsell them into something that does have a margin. Now, the flip side of that is, well, what are the winners? So the winners are things like refrigerators. Typically $1,200 to $3,000 retail price refrigerator can absorb the net impact of anywhere from 4 to 6 loser products and still be profitable. So that's really the balance that we always try to strike when we develop listings. If you say a blanket 30% off of retail all across your store, you take the retail price of every product, you take 30% of it, that's the price that you sell it for, and you understand where your price per unit is, you'll see very quickly that you can stretch a load of appliances anywhere from 60 to 100% profit very easily, even though you're not making money on every single piece. And that's hard for a lot of business owners to understand, that it's not possible to make money on every single piece. But in retail in general, you always have products that serve the function as loss leaders. They are a loss, but they get people in the door and give salespeople an opportunity to upsell people into more profitable products. And as a scratch and dent store, or as a repair company that's providing sales as a service, as a complement to their repair functions, you really need products like that, because you can very easily cross the Rubicon with a customer that comes into your showroom and say, okay, well, I know you want this $3.99 Amana washer, but let me show you what you could have for a couple $100 more. And more often than not, you will be successful, because those loss leader products are generally the lowest of the low end, and you can stretch people's budgets if you know the features and you understand the products and you're priced appropriately. What we find in our retail store is floating somewhere between 20 and 30% off of the retail price of an appliance at every given week is a safe point where customers will be willing to accept the risk of taking a damaged or cosmetically blemished product into their home, because the savings is so substantial. And if you follow that model, you will have the success that most of our customers enjoy without fail. Some of our customers are actually even able to charge close to retail, and that's the advantage of being in a position of trust as a local retailer. Because customers want to shop with you, a lot of cases they will accept paying a premium for the privilege of buying from a local retailer. So your pricing may vary, your mileage may vary, but if you take that as your starting point and you calculate out what your profit margins really look like, you'll see the same thing that most of our customers do, where even at those low numbers, they can squeeze enormous profits out of a single load of appliances. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the rest of our series. We're going to be talking about the cost of acquisition on the next video.